Assalamu alaikum brothers and sisters, I hope you are well. German President Frank-Walter Steinmeier has assured the country's Muslim citizens that growing racist hatred and violence by right-wing extremists will not be tolerated by the state and democratic majority in the country. President Steinmeier said he had been deeply affected by the devastating crime that shook Germany in February that left 9 people dead, most of whom were Muslims, in the city of Hanau. In a message marking Eid al-Fitr, Mr. Steinmeier said protecting Muslims was not only the duty of the state but of every individual. Allow me to assure you that as federal president, I am committed to ensuring that we as a society resolutely oppose all forms of racist hate speech. Hatred and marginalization, violent attacks on Muslims, attacks on mosques, we must not tolerate. We must not permit such things, he stressed. Steinmeier underlined that it is the task of the state to protect Muslims. Hence, Steinmeier pledged to renew efforts to tackle anti-Muslim hatred in his country in the end of Ramadan message on Friday. Germany has the second largest Muslim population in Western Europe after France. Among the country's nearly 4.7 million Muslims, 3 million are of Turkish origin. Still growing number of threats and attacks in Germany have targeted mosques and community institutions in recent months, raising fears among the country's Muslim population. While calling for an end to the hatred directed towards the religious minority, Steinmeier praised Muslims on Friday for adhering to the country's lockdown measures during Ramadan. In a message on the eve of the end of the month of fasting and reflection, Steinmeier wrote that many Muslims would have found that restrictions particularly difficult. I would like to thank all of you who adhered to these strict rules and contributed to our first success in the fight against the virus. Last year, a total of 871 attacks aimed at Muslims or their institutions took place in Germany, and the president said it was everyone's responsibility, including the state, to protect Muslims. Earlier, Frank-Walter Steinmeier has told that he believes there is a place for Islam in Germany. He said that Muslims belong to Germany and so Islam is a part of Germany. MashaAllah. Europe has seen an increase in Islamophobic hate crimes in recent years. There isn't a single country in Europe where Islamophobic attacks are not on the rise. Today, Islamophobia in Europe manifests itself through individual attitudes and behaviors and the policies and practices of organizations and institutions. Brothers and sisters, Muslims have been selectively scapegoated for the ills of society, and relentless suspicion has been unfairly and unjustly cast our way for merely existing. The ultimate goal in countering Islamophobia should be to create a fair and just society for all, one that values and safeguards the citizenship of its members. And one day, the world will stop Islamophobia completely, Insha'Allah. Subscribe to our channel for more interesting videos like this. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum.